Hey guys, this is Comic Fan 13, and this is my video commentary of how I redesigned Sonic & Co. Well, I'm not sure if I can say redesign them. It's more of a changing the designs of them a little bit each. Basically, the idea behind this was, what if SEGA came to my door and asked me to change Sonic's design for a new merchandise line that they're making? Which, if that did happen, my first thought would probably be, well, I'm flattered, but why aren't you going to someone a bit more professional? But, I mean, I'd be honored. I can say that much. Don't know why they wouldn't go to the group that had made the Sonic animations, but hey, whatever. So, for the quills, I tried making something a bit more original, but ultimately the spine design I came up with, they just weren't working for me. So, I decided to go with something a little more traditional, while giving it a couple quills out of place to make it a bit more signature. I also gave him some fingerless gloves, which is probably the oddest choice in this, but I thought that would make him stand out a bit, and it gives off the rebellious adventure type, so I thought it works. They're still white to reference the original gloves, giving him a bit of a Mickey Mouse theme, but with a bit more edge. His proportions and pose is more or less what you'd come to expect from Sonic the Hedgehog. Honestly, this design is probably the most standard of all the redesigns you're gonna see. But apart from the gloves, probably the most noteworthy design change is the shoes. We'll get into the colors as I draw that, but I want to explain why I made his buckle circular. It's meant to be in reference to the rings that you collect during the games. It's probably not really worth changing, but I thought it looked nice on this design. Finding the perfect Sonic smile has always been a little difficult to me, since I don't want it to look too cheesy, but I also want it to look cocky, ready for adventure. Eventually I settled on a nice little smirk. I thought it would match the shape of the muzzle, and that it would not look too stretched out. The eyes, I just kept them the standard green variety. Sorry, classic purists, I'm still going with green eyes. Ears are the normal, and now we move on to color palette. For his fur palette, I gave him a nice royal blue looking design. As for his muzzle, arms, belly, and inner ear, I just gave him the standard tan look. Again, the shoes will probably be the most jarring aspect of this. Instead of being the traditional scarlet shoes, they're now suddenly a rich orange. Which seems odd, but there's two reasons I went with this. First, orange is a complementary color to blue, so I thought it would work out well. And second, this is actually a reference to the Game Gear titles, which in those games, Sonic's shoes appear to be orange due to the color palettes of the game. So I thought it'd be a nice little homage. And if you don't count that, Sonic also has orange shoes in Super Smash Bros. Ultimately, I just thought it would make it stand out, and I thought it looked nice. Now, I just want to state for the record, I don't think this design holds a candle to the video game counterpart. In fact, so far this is actually my least favorite design since, well, it's the main character. He's Sonic the Hedgehog. There's a lot of expectations coming with it. And I just simply had more ideas for the rest of the cast. But I still think it came out quite nice. Alright guys, I just wanted to thank you if you made it this far through my horrible attempt at commentating on my silly little Sonic fan redesign, if you can call it that. What do you guys think of this redesign? I just want to state that I think it looks fine. I don't think it holds a candle to the original, but I think it looks nice. Feel free to say what you would have done. Have a good day.